I'm Jay Jackson. Welcome to WineNewsNoir.com. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing on YouTube. We begin in America's fourth largest wine market, Chicago. That's where one business is helping to put black-owned wines directly to the lips of more than 1 million potential customers. It's called 220 Wine and Spirits, and it's changing the game of distribution. With 12.5 million people in Illinois, 2.6 million in Chicago, you can find a lot of wine drinkers. And that's exactly what the company 220 Wine and Spirits is doing for small batch, black-owned, and other winemakers of color.
This is a great opportunity to get into this market.
Glenn Murray and Keisha Rolls run 220 Wine and Spirits. It's the sister company of the popular Wine Crawl USA, which arranges localized luxury food and wine tours across the country. Because 220 Wine has a distributor license in Illinois, they can feature brands they partner with at the venues already working with Wine Crawl. Brands like Sip and Share, Shoe Crazy, Lovely, and Washira, not only putting the wines in front of customers and happy venue owners, but 1.6 million annual visitors.
We leverage Wine Crawl as our marketing arm, basically, because we've been around for so long and we've established relationships. We do private tastings, we do private event pop-ups, and a lot of different things. We really are trying to disrupt how distribution works by being able to bring the product to the people, meet them where they are, and provide an opportunity for them to buy.
Keisha, can you talk about what has been the response from suppliers?
Oh my goodness, they are excited about us. A lot of them were working with Wine Crawl previously, and we will always say, well, you need to bring your great product here. And they're like, well, we can't get distribution. So when we announced that we were getting our license and we had gotten the license and everything, everyone was so excited, down to our first client, which was actually Sip and Share. They signed with us right away. And then secondly, right after that, we got Housley from Housley Napa Valley Wine. So we were so excited. And so the response has just been overwhelmingly good. So it's been very well.
The company started a year ago and is using Illinois as a test market. The plan is to get a national distributor license and use the same model across the country with wine crawl venues in every city.
Suppliers need to look for different ways, new and innovative ways. It's not just about getting your product on the shelf at a store, at a local wine store or liquor store, or even getting on a menu sometimes. It's really about moving product. The small vendors, it's a numbers business. You know, moving a case means a lot for them.
For now, these are the brands working with 220. Sip and Share Wines, Shoe Crazy Wine, Washira Wines, Her Wines, Lovely Wine, Housley, and Exclusive Wines, a list that is certain to grow. Is this the future model for distribution?
I think it should be. If it's not,
it should be, yes.
Yeah, a lot of times you get distributors and they just basically go in and try to get a case sold into a restaurant and it sits there for a month. But there's no active recruiting and driving of traffic to those vendors. It usually always falls on the supplier to do it or the wine brand to do it, and they're going to a market that they don't know. So we have intel. We have people who have raised their hands. We have people that have attended events around wine. So we have a built-in market here in Chicago, and we do in other places as well. But Illinois is kind of our proof of concept state because it's where Wine Crawl started.
For information on how to partner with 220 Wine and Spirits, go to their website at www.220wine.com. New OND numbers, a new look for an old favorite, and Oregon bubbles go to the top. Here are the top stories for this month's Wine in a Minute. The critical OND, or October, November, December sales watch has started, and it's off to a bad start. According to market analyst NIQ, October showed an overall 5% drop in sales for domestic wine compared to a year ago. Volume was off by 6%. Over a 52-week period, sales dipped by 4%. America's #1 red blend has a new look. Apothic Wine's label has changed. If you look closely, you can see the iconic A stands out a bit more. Company officials say it will help customers recognize the bottle and make the brand unique in the market. Oregon's Willamette Valley is making a name for itself when it comes to sparkling wine. 4 of the region's bubbles were named in Wine Enthusiast magazine's Top 100 Wines list of 2024. In fact, the RMS Brut's 10-year delayed disgorgement tops the list altogether. The 3 others that made the list are Domaine Serene's 2015 Vintage Brut Sparkling at number 40. Corollary's 2019 Ex Omni Blanc de Blanc Sparkling Chardonnay took number 36, and Cho's 2018 Blanc de Noir Sparkling Pinot Noir came in at number 32. And finally, we go to Upland, California, where a new wine lounge opened last month. It's the first of its kind in the San Bernardino Valley City in more ways than one.
1, 2, 3, cheers!
It's the sound of dreams becoming reality. The official ribbon-cutting ceremony for the Wine Me Up Social Wine Lounge in Upland, California. For founder and owner Mimi Chaney, it's a statement.
And so I'm excited to share with the community, with my family, friends, and colleagues that we have arrived.
Arrived indeed. What began as a hopscotching gathering of wine lovers now has a home base. This Tony Wine Heaven, complete with private tasting rooms, a conference room, plush accoutrements, and an inviting atmosphere for a diverse community of wine lovers.
We don't have many spaces that to offer our Black community, so it is important that our peers and our colleagues and our like-minded diversity see us in this space and know that it can be done. You know, oftentimes when you come into an establishment and you don't identify with those inside, it just feels like it's more of a challenge to be in that space, and it's not true. You need to support and ask questions, and what I've learned, the wine community shares information. The wine community are not gatekeepers. They will share their knowledge and their expertise and their pitfalls and lessons learned so that you can succeed and move into a space like this.
A space that feels right at home for the house sommelier, Jennifer Gatlin, who says the wine will do all the talking.
This is so thoughtful. The space is beautiful and thoughtful. The wine list is curated, thoughtful. We want to bring everyone together for an experience. Over 50 wines on the list means there's something for everyone, which is what you need in a community to be social. And so we have built it, and we just really believe they will come.
On behalf of the mayor and the city council, we wanted to present you a certificate of recognition.
Upland Mayor Pro Tem James Breitling and more than 100 other guests came to be part of something special.
I think it's very important tonight because what has opened in our community is something that we don't have. What she's created in this building is magic, and I'm looking forward to the residents coming out and supporting it by renting out the space and enjoying all of the amenities that she has to offer. I'm really excited about this.
Very exciting. Mimi has done a great job with the space. We're really excited to have parties and host events here. Have maybe the city host some events here as well as the Chamber of Commerce have some events here in the future.
With live music, a wall of champagne, and lots of laughs, the ribbon cutting was the final step of the grand opening process. It's sink or swim from here on out. For Chaney, representation is key to her drive, and it's wisdom that fuels it. For people who are interested in trying to get into doing something like this, what are 3 big tips you would give them?
Oh, I would say get your funding in order in advance. Learn all of the aspects for the city or county that you're in and ensure that the zoning is proper so that you're not paying additional fees to make a space appropriate for the area. And the third thing would be identify your team in advance. Don't try to find team members as you are in the process of construction. Find those team members in advance and ensure that they're on the same page and have the same goals and visions that you're looking for, and you can align more easily that way.
All right, great time there. And that's going to do it for this episode of WineNewsNoir.com. Please remember to support our sponsors on our website. Once again, thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing on YouTube. I'm Jay Jackson. Cheers.